Chris Hooks of the NCCU Sports Network with the victorious head coach of the Eagles, Jim Koerner, as the Eagles swept the Aggies 3-0 here in Durham this weekend. Coach, you want to talk about a tremendous performance out of your team, and it came at the right time.
It was the best we've played all year. You know, guys really put it all together, pitching, hitting, defense. You can't say enough about the effort. You know, the starting pitching was outstanding. All three guys, Shields, McNabb, Dandridge, and then the guys coming out of the bullpen did a great job. And, you know, we hit the ball, and I don't think we made one error all weekend. So we definitely did some good things. Yeah,
again, spectacular plays all around, defensively, offensively. You got the bottom of your lineup was hitting here in Game 3. I mean, you talk about you're starting to peak and you know, that chance to take the Southern Division, and you took the right steps here this weekend.
Yeah, like I told the team after the game, we've put ourselves in a good position moving forward. You know, we can't get too high, can't get too excited about it. We got a lot of work left to do. We got to keep getting better and keep pushing forward.
Game 3, the 9-hitter, Corey Wood, got some big hits for you. Zach Lee nearly hit a home run. I mean, we pulled away and ran away with this one. And it's a team in A&T that's extremely talented. They could certainly, if we see them again, do the exact same to us.
It's a very good team, and they didn't play up to their potential this weekend. You know, early in the year, they were beating Elon's and some good programs, and I think they were in first place in the conference for a good part of the early portion of the schedule. So we know what they're capable of, and we'll probably end up seeing them again in the tournament.
Was it just one of those things we finally returned home after a long stretch away from home? Just, is that what it was? We just got comfortable, or you just feel like our young guys are starting to get it and they're starting to play well?
You know, Chris, it's all a progression. It's all, you know, a process. We had a pretty challenging early part of the schedule. We were on the road quite a bit. You know, we were in Florida twice. We were in Alabama. You know, midweek road games, more than this team's ever have been in the past. And on top of that, we typically play 6, 7 freshmen. So it takes some time. We face some adversity, and you know, I think guys are getting a little more comfortable.
Yeah, you're starting to see that, and you look at, you know, the bottom of the lineup. James Dye had a great weekend. Christian Triplett had a great week. And then, you know, the Tyson Simpsons and the Carter Williamsons, Carlos Ortiz also. I mean, it was just a total team effort. I know you got to be proud of that.
Very proud. Like I said, the guys did a great job, and I couldn't be happier right now. And just looking forward to keep this thing going.
You got a home game against Wilmington on Wednesday after a game against Duke on Tuesday. Then Bethune-Cookman comes to town. It doesn't get any easier.
No, you know what, and that's good. You know, I'm glad we're playing 2 midweek games against some really quality talent, because it's going to keep us sharp. It's going to force us to be sharp.
All right, Coach, congratulations on the series sweep, first ever against A&T.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it.